What is up, people of the internet? It is me, Real American, back with the new video, and I hope everyone is having a great day. I'm having a great day myself, and before we get into it, don't forget to like, subscribe, share with your friends, and of course, join the channel today. Again, these are all great ways to support the daily content, but enough of the promotional stuff, let's get into it. Because despite the fact that he doesn't take the oath of office until January, Trump is already making big moves, and he's already daring Republicans to oppose him. Yeah, I know, it sounds crazy to say, we're only in November, but there's already speculation going around as to how will the Republicans in the Senate actually respond to Trump's presidency. After a resounding election victory, delivering what President-elect Trump and Republicans say is a mandate to govern, an uneasy political question is emerging. Will there be any room for dissent in the U.S. Congress? Trump is laying down the gauntlet even before taking office, challenging the Senate in particular to dare defy him over the nominations of Matt Gaetz, Robert F. Kennedy Jr., and other controversial choices for his cabinet and administration positions. And that's basically what this is. This is the first test for Republicans in the Senate. How will they respond to Matt Gaetz, RFK, Tulsi Gabbard, Pete Hegseth, you know, the quote-unquote controversial ones? Now, I think RFK will get through because it sounds like most people like him, and it sounds like most people agree with what he's saying most of the time. So, it sounds like RFK's not really the big concern. It's more so people like Matt Gaetz, Pete Hegseth, people like Tulsi, and well, there's people saying that these picks are so controversial that there's no way in hell that Trump gets the votes for Gaetz, Tulsi Gabbard, Pete Hegseth. But at the same time, people can understand that Trump has a mandate. He clearly won on election night. He has a mandate to do whatever the hell he needs to do to fix this country. And Republicans would be absolutely dumb to oppose these picks. I don't care if they're controversial or not. No, it doesn't matter. Trump has a mandate to do whatever the hell he wants to fix this country. The promise of a unified government with the Republican Party sweeping the White House and GOP majorities in the House and the Senate is making way for a more complicated political reality as congressional leaders confront what it means to line up with Trump's agenda. Which, this to me is just dumb. The fact that these bozos in the House and the Senate, they're even thinking like this is unbelievable. Guys, Trump is the reason you idiots have a Senate majority, the reason you barely won the House. If it wasn't for Trump, Democrats would have easily swept into power, at least in this House, possibly the Senate. So to even think, well, how should we line up with Trump's agenda? You line up behind Trump no matter what. He has the mandate. He is the reason you guys won. His policies are popular. That's why he won. This is going to be a red alert moment for American democracy. Senator Chris Murphy of Connecticut said on CNN after Trump tapped Gaetz for Attorney General. Oh, American democracy, yeah. Coming from the party that's pulling bullshit in Pennsylvania right now, yeah. The party of democracy, give me a break. These people are such hypocrites. Just look at what's happening in Pennsylvania. Tell me these people are worried about democracy. Give me a break. Listen, how is this an undemocratic pick? Seriously, what's undemocratic about Matt Gaetz? The fact that he wants to clean up the DOJ and get rid of corruption, that's undemocratic? Really? The fact the Democrat Party is still using the word democracy and threats to democracy is unbelievable. I thought these idiots would have learned their lesson on election night, but nope, they just went back to democracy. Even though, funny enough, Trump actually won the issue of democracy on November 5th. Yeah, look up the exit polls. Trump actually won that issue. But the Democrat Party, they're thinking, oh no, they just keep talking about democracy. That'll stop Trump. Yeah, sure, buddy, sure. Trump is returning to the White House at the height of his political power, having won both the Electoral College and popular vote for his party for the first time in decades. The trifecta in Washington offers a tantalizing political opportunity for Republicans, opening up a universe of political and policy priorities, from tax cuts and mass deportations to the gutting of regulatory and federal bureaucracy, along with Trump's vows to seek vengeance and prosecution of his perceived enemies and pardon those who attacked the Capitol. Yeah, the AP has to spin this, oh, the people that attacked the Capitol. Yeah, sure, whatever. But the fact is, Trump has the mandate to do any of this. Listen, he won the popular vote, he won the Electoral College, And it's clear people want change. He has a mandate to do whatever the hell he wants. So this idea that, oh, he's making such extreme promises, hey, that's what people voted for. People voted for stuff like this. People wanted mass deportations, gutting the deep state. People want actual change, and that's why they voted for Trump. They may not like him, but they're voting for him because he is promising something different. But for Congress, it's also a potentially existential moment, one that is testing whether its status as a co-equal branch of the US government can withstand a second Trump administration. Wait, what? Are they really panicking about, oh, Trump's gonna get rid of Congress? No, he's not. Listen, this is the fear-mongering that I'm sick of. This idea that Trump is gonna be a dictator and abolish Congress and get rid of the Supreme Court, that's ridiculous. That's fear-mongering. And the fact that some people believe that's actually scary. But listen, all Trump promised to do was clean up the executive branch, get rid of corruption in government. He's not saying, yeah, day one I'm going to abolish Congress, I'm going to get rid of the Supreme Court. That's not what he said. This is fear-mongering from Democrats that doesn't even, not based on anything. They just actually believe that, oh, Trump for 4 years in his first term, he did nothing, but this time he's going to abolish Congress, get rid of the Supreme Court. No, he's not going to. One of the possible futures for Congress is that it becomes a rubber stamp, said Philip Welch, a scholar at the Conservative American Enterprise Institute, who writes extensively about Congress. Good. I honestly don't see the problem here. And he's making it sound like, oh, they can just pass anything. That's not even true. Remember, you still get the filibuster. And I highly doubt the Republicans would even nuke the filibuster. They might, I guess it's possible, but I highly doubt it. So this idea that Congress is just going to automatically rubber stamp anything, like anything Trump wants, it gets passed no matter what. That's not really true. Like, I do think the majority of stuff Trump wants to get through, it will pass. But there are some things that more than likely won't get through because of the filibuster, because of some Republicans like Lisa Murkowski saying, oh no, can't vote for this because democracy. Welch said the threat to Congress has been on his mind, but he also believes it would be more pronounced if Republicans had won larger majorities. The House, in fact, may end up with slimmer numbers, and the Senate's 53-seat advantage, while more than a simple majority needed to confirm nominees, can hardly be seen as a mandate. What? That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. The reason that it's not 60 Senate seats is because people voted for Trump, not necessarily for Republicans. Like, some did. Some did vote for Republicans because of Trump. But they didn't all vote for Republicans down ballot. It's clear. Trump won, like, I think 235 congressional districts or whatever. Yet Democrats, they almost won the House. That should tell you everything. This idea that it's not a mandate because Republicans have small majorities, that's BS. That is a copium from some hack. I don't know who this is. This idea it's not a mandate because Republicans don't have a big majority, that's ridiculous. If Republicans were smart and, actually adopted to this new coalition, they would have 55 in the Senate, 56 in the Senate. They would have like 230 in the House right now. But even then, I guarantee you this guy would have said, no, that's not a mandate either. It has to be 70 seats in the Senate and like 300 in the House. Like, yeah, it's a mandate. Trump got a mandate by the American people to do whatever the hell he wants to do to fix this country. It's a change Washington from Trump's first term. Congress has been purged of his strongest critics. At the same time, the Supreme Court has shifted dramatically rightward, with 3 Trump-appointed justices and a majority decision over the summer that granted the president broad immunity from prosecution. And of course, the AP's misleading people about that, but they're not wrong technically that, yeah. Since Trump's first term, there's been so many rhinos that got thrown out. People like Paul Ryan, they are gone. Mitt Romney, they're gone. Adam Kinzinger, Liz Cheney, all these idiots, they're finally just out of here. We never have to worry about any of these bozos ever again. And that's a reason I do think that, despite the question marks surrounding Matt Gaetz or Tulsi Gabbard, I do think the vast majority of them will get through. Because you don't have Mitt Romney there. Like, yeah, you got Lisa Murkowski, Susan Collins, and John Curtis, but I do believe basically every other Republican in the Senate, they're going to do whatever Trump wants. Just for the simple fact that this is his party. And he can end any of their political careers. At any moment, he could say, hey, Cassidy of Louisiana, hey, you voted against one of my picks? I endorse a primary challenger. You know, he could do that any time. And more than likely, he would lose because guess what? Trump is the president. And now he's at the height of his political power. And if he really wants to primary out people like Cassidy or John Cornyn if he steps out of line, at this point, can anyone really stop him? Seriously, can anyone really stop Trump at this point? When it comes to getting rid of people like Cassidy? I highly doubt it. That's why I think Trump is going to have a very successful term, and that's why he's going all in. He is going all in on people like Matt Gaetz, Tulsi Gabbard, because he understands this is it. This is his final term, so he can do whatever he wants without consequence. He can do whatever needs to be done to fix his country. And he has a mandate. Therefore, he has the power to say, all right, I want Matt Gaetz as Attorney General. Vote for him or you're gone. He can do that now. That's why this term might be very effective for Trump. And we'll see what happens with John Thune in the Senate, but with how he's been sounding recently, John Thune might actually be a useful majority leader. We gotta see, though. It is early, but he's actually talking very good. He's saying good stuff. He's actually saying, yeah, I'll do whatever needs to be done to get through Trump's cabinet picks, no matter how. We will get them through no matter what. That's a good sign that, hey, this isn't just Mitch McConnell 2.0. He's just standing there and doing nothing. No, John Thune might actually help Trump get his agenda through. Now, we do have to see what else he can get done. Like, can he get through a major reform to immigration? I don't know. That's a tricky one because with Democrats and with people like Murkowski. But it makes you really wonder, since Trump has this mandate, and it seems like some Democrats, out of the blue, they're saying, oh no, we want to work with Trump now. We're pro-Trump. We love him. We always loved him. Maybe that's a sign that, yeah, maybe Trump could actually get through even some of the more controversial things because he has the mandate. And everyone realizes he is at the height of his political power. He has the most influence he's ever had. And there's a good chance if this second term is successful, he could be very popular. Because that's the thing with Trump. In his first term, he had a lot done, of course, like the tax cuts, you know, remain in Mexico, stuff like that. But there were some big things he failed to get through because you had people like John McCain, Paul Ryan, and those other bozos. But this time he doesn't have the same pressure. He doesn't have the same people, you know, stopping anything Trump does. This time he has universal support in the House and basically universal support in the Senate. He has the mandate. So we'll see what happens, but listen, Trump is going all in. He is not messing around this time. He is daring Republicans to oppose him. Because he knows if any of them oppose him, they would lose in a primary easily. They would become Liz Cheney 2.0. It would end in a complete and total disaster for anyone that dare questions what Trump's going to do. So let's just hope Trump, he sticks to his guns and realizes, yeah, I can do whatever I want. Matt Gaetz, Attorney General, Tulsi Gabbard, DNI, RFK, HHS. Get them all through. Dare Republicans to oppose him. But I still think most of them will get through. But we'll see in a couple weeks or so. Anyways, folks, thank you so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy, smash the like button down below. Subscribe, share with your friends. Hit that little bell. Follow the social media accounts in the description down below. And of course, join the channel today. Godspeed to all of you.